River Valley Youth, what's up? We miss you guys.
Yes.
We're on break right now. I got Pastor Gabby here,
Hey.
and we're having some coffee talks.
Yep.
And we're going to talk
Yep.
about, with the new year coming up, some goals.
Yeah, we are.
Some hashtag goals, as
Yes.
you could say.
It's hashtag goals. I can't believe it's already almost 2022 and that Christmas is past,
Yep.
New Year's
Yep.
is coming up. I feel like this last year has flown by.
Yeah, it's felt like it.
Yeah, so I'm excited, Pastor Lulu, that we're talking about setting goals, that we're talking about what's coming up in the new year, because we all know that we are believing God for big things in 2022.
Yes. I have some thoughts, but I'd love to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Psalms 24 says, "May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed."
Yeah.
And so we've been talking about this a lot at youth with you guys, but how can you set goals as a Christ follower and have that godly ambition but still be submitted to God fully?
Totally. I think when it comes to setting goals in the new year, all of us have different goals that we're setting. Every single one of us might have a goal on there of, I want to eat healthier or work out or be a better friend to people or be on social media less or whatever it might be. We can have all of these goals in place. But for me, when it comes to goals, I might have some practical ones, you know. I want to wake up at this time every day and get this done.
Yeah.
But I also want to have spiritual goals. I want to have the mind of Christ going into the new year and saying, Lord, what do you want me to focus on this year? What do you want to do in me this year? I want to go into the new year with my eye on the kingdom of God, saying, okay, God, every goal that I have, would it glorify you and would it do a work in me? And so I think when it comes to God, having our plans succeed, and we read that verse, we can come to God in one of two ways. We can come to God saying, here's my plan, bless it. Or we can come to God and say, Lord, I want my plan to be your plan.
That's good.
Would the desires of my heart be the desires of your heart, and will my goals revolve around that? And so for me, when it comes to setting goals, I'm going to have my practical ones. You know, one of the worst things about your phone is it tells you how long you're on social media each day.
Yeah.
And you go to bed and you're like, snap, I was on social media for 4.5 hours or for 2 hours or 6 hours. I one time talked to a student. She told me that her phone told her she spent 8 hours on social media in one day.
That's like her whole day.
That's your whole work day. That's your whole day. That's 9 to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I was blown away. So I might have practical goals like that, but then when I'm creating goals for the year, I pray about it and I say, Lord, what's the desire of your heart?
That's good.
Where do you need to do a work in me? And what work do you want to do through me? And that's the goals I create. Also keep them realistic, you know.
Yeah.
What's realistic for somebody else might not be realistic for you. Am I really going to read however many books per year? Maybe not. So keep it realistic, keep it spirit-filled, and keep it fun. Have fun goals throughout the year, things that you can look forward to doing.
Yes. That's so good. I like how you said that. Have your goals, have your plans, but be open-handed with it. Don't be like, this is my goal, my plan, what I'm doing. I'm going to reach this. I'm going to raise this amount of money, different things like that. But opening your hand and letting God be God in your life.
Yes.
What are some thoughts for students that are maybe setting some goals and maybe they're thinking about something but not letting pride seep into that goal setting?
Yeah. I would say, why is it your goal? Is your
really
goal to do X, Y, or Z or raise this or that for your glory? And to go, man, I want to accomplish this so I can be seen as successful or I can be seen as current or I can be seen as influential.
Right.
Or are you creating your goals because you're going, okay, God, I want to raise this so the kingdom can be glorified.
Yeah.
I want to do this so your name can be lifted up. I want to invite this amount of friends to youth so that your kingdom can be made known in my high school.
Yes.
We were just talking to a student at our Apple Valley campus a couple months ago, and he said, God told me to set a goal of inviting 100 of my friends to youth on a Wednesday night. Now, that goal had nothing to do with himself. In fact, I think he even felt a little nervous about that goal and how he might come across to others in doing that. But he said, Lord, this is for your glory. This is for your name. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to invite 100 people to youth throughout the next year. So I would say, what is your goal? But more importantly, why is that your goal? And who does that goal glorify?
And pay attention to that little check in your spirit, like that conviction where you're like, this might not be me.
Yeah.
You know, this is definitely from God, or it's something that I'm like, I'm struggling with pride in this area, and I shouldn't have this as my goal. It's for the wrong motives.
Yeah, totally.
That's so good. Well, students, we're excited to see you in the new year. Set some goals. Take some time over break. Set some goals. We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Happy New Year!